Start off with some of these really organic flowing lines. A wavy one on the left, a curled up one in the middle, another wavy one on the right, and really just loosely follow along those lines with some other wavy lines. And this drawing here is a really, I guess you can say it's a really relaxing, mindful activity to do. The most you have to really think about, and that's even if you just really want to think about it, you don't have to, is those initial lines that you lay down. And then grab whatever color you have, whatever drawing tool is around you. You can use pencils, textures, crayons, watercolors, charcoal, anything that you have. And just really go ahead and echo those lines that are already on the page, either drawing a thicker one or a thinner one on the left and right of what's already there, but just really not worrying too much about being too strict, sticking to the exact outlines that there are, making some of those lines thicker like what I'm doing here with the pink, and just really enjoying the process of creating some art. Not everything has to be extremely calculated or planned or overly analyzed. And this inspiration came to me as I was sorting through my dyeing pens and markers a couple of weeks ago. So I was doing this live stream and I said, I'm going to sort through all of the things that I have. And basically what happened was this unintentional masterpiece came about just because I was testing some markers and pens, and it just was a really relaxing and fun thing to do. But it ended up being such a really beautiful result. I thought I would try to, as best as I can, replicate that slightly intentionally. So I laid down some of those initial lines, as you saw, some wavy lines, but they don't have to be like that if you don't want them to be. They could be going in different directions. They could be less curved if you want them to be, or more curved, more wavy, horizontally if you want, instead of being diagonally. It doesn't even matter which direction they go in, but as long as you just lay some lines down and start just thickening up what's already there with any other color or any other tool that you have lying around. So for this one in particular, I just used a set of Stabilo PointMAXs that I have. They have a really cool range of colors, and the quality of these markers, I mean, I have to say, if you can get your hands on some Stabilos, make sure you do. They're definitely worth having, and they just go on, and they last forever, it seems. And they have really, really great quality nibs. So that's what I used for this particular one. But like I'm saying, you can use anything that you have. Just grab anything that's around. But then you end up with something like this. I mean, I'm super chuffed at the results. And I just think that you could do this on a smaller scale as well if you want. We were talking about the artwork called Starry Night. Do you all know that? The painting by Vincent van Gogh. And basically the background is very reminiscent of this sort of swirl that I have on the page. And this is what it looks like in the end. It's a really beautiful, fun activity to do with no stress whatsoever. You don't know how it's going to end up when you start it, so it's like a pleasant surprise. Try this yourself, try it with the kids or the grandkids, and let me know how it goes. See you next time, guys.